crushing it Wednesday. They feeling undefeated. Queens of the ring like Christine is. If you get in the ring with Christina, you might catch a beating. Just tune in, you gon' have to see it. Stand up if you with us, if not, they be seated. You seen them in every arena. It's me, she the photographer de la gente. She never been afraid. If you ain't took a risk, then you in the way. So straight, hope you don't feel away. And Nika, who really got something to fight for. Everybody saying they're the goal. Who the one that slayed the Chupacabra? Your favorite girls.
Woo, that gets me every time. Kush with a C, laying it down. Oh my gosh, he is so good. Like, I love him. If y'all don't follow him, y'all gotta follow him. Kush with a C. He made our intro. It is fire. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. I got my girl Nika in the house. How you doing, girl? I can't hear you.
All right, I had myself muted when I was playing the music. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing good. I've been getting lots of sleep. You know,
I'm
doing good.
Glowing.
Thanks, and so do you. You have, and you know what? I don't know how you're going so hard because you have been. You have to have like crazy jet lag, but you know, you're back in the States, nice and safe.
Yes, I'm back home in the States. Yes, like I said, I went straight to the nail shop, pedicure. Went to get my hair done, you know what I'm saying? So yes, so I'm gonna fake it till I make it. Absolutely, like Mark Nash said, smash the likes on the way in the room.
Hello.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. So he's jumping the gun. We got Bernie Foxer coming on, and he interviewed him last year. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm super excited. Super excited. And before we get into like some of the carne of the show and things that are going on, so we have to say again, look, men, women, keep your shit trimmed up, rimmed up, tapered up, all of the above. Manscaped is offering you 20% off and free shipping because your favorite girls want you right. So you just put in the code WCIW and you're going to be all good. Thank you. Yes. Thank you to us. We got you. I'm
going to put it in the banner.
Yes. Put it in the banner. And shout out to one of our sponsors, Hispanics Causing Panic, every Monday night, 9 Central. Man, let me tell you what. D-Style and Calix, they put it down. They know what they're talking about. So y'all be sure to tune in. Shout out to them. And shout out to Arte de Tere. She does banners, our videos, our posters, our thumbnails. She's killing it too. We're very, very blessed. Very blessed to have these people. Look at that. I love that.
This is
That's nice.
I don't know. I think I forgot who it's a guy who does like all boxing cartoons. I think he did these styles checker. And then this is Arte de Teres, email if you guys want to see. Hit her up. Yes.
Pencil, painting, drawing.
I don't have to do them anymore. She's like she's like advanced level doing this.
No, you do a great job. But she's like, I love this. I want to do that. I was like, girl, okay, you can for sure. For sure. Absolutely. Well, we might have to hit this guy up too. This is a nice cartoon. I want to see what I look like in this kind of cartoon. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay, so let me take some of these things off the...
And Manscaped. Keep it right. Keep it tight. Keep it on point. I'm just saying. Clean it up.
Oh, does it, are both tickers up there? Let me see.
They are, yes.
Oh, okay. All right, perfect. I'll just leave it like that then.
Yes, that's perfect. That's very perfect. We have so many people in the chat. Thank y'all so much. Yay, man. Okay, yes. Saludos, my brother Remy.
Hey, Remy.
Good to have you. Yes.
Hey, Casually Hardcore with Ryan. Yeah, Ryan.
Thank you so much. Shout out to you. And our girl, Crystal.
Crystal, yes.
Love Crystal. Yes, manscaping. We all love
Yes.
that. Absolutely. That's for the ladies and the men.
Yeah.
Manscape it up. Womanscape it up. Whatever you got to do. Do it. Sheesh. Yeah. Oh, Steven, we love you, but and we agree with you. The best boxing talk anywhere. Absolutely. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody hit the like button. We got a nice show coming up. Hey, Twin Munoz.
Hey,
What's
twin.
up? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just got my hair did. You know what I'm saying? So
You're not tired,
always
Christine?
looking hot, always looking good, no matter
You're
what.
not tired? Yeah, I work from home, so I'll be looking like if y'all catch me during work hours, I'll be having my scarf on. I'll be having my little pimple patches on my face.
I would too.
No.
Pajamas if I worked from home. Trust that. Absolutely. Yes, Mike Ramirez, Team USA. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just got back from Bulgaria. We had a hot tournament. It was amazing. The team will be announced soon. So go to usaboxing.org to find out who our next Olympians are for sure. We do, Ronnie Bravo. We do. Thanks to Nika.
No, thanks to your daughter.
Girl, you too. Yes, Crystal. I do. You know what? It's just like my body's like, oh my gosh, girl, sit down, shut up.
How long was the flight from Bulgaria?
We gotta keep. It was we flew from Bulgaria to Germany. It's about 2 hours, and then from Germany to Dallas is about 11 hours. So yeah. But then the time change is like 8 hours from Dallas. No. Like so, yeah. But you know what? It's
safe to say I won't be going to Bulgaria.
Girl, there's really no reason to go to Bulgaria. I mean, no offense, unless you got a tournament or something.
Yeah, like unless you want boxing.
Yeah. But, I mean, the people are great. It was wonderful. I had a great time. It's probably like my 4th or 5th time to go. So, you know, I know where to go. But if you do go, let me know, and I'm gonna tell you where the spots are.
I won't be going.
Just saying.
I won't be going.
Just saying. But before our guest comes on, you know, we got some stuff coming up. So I just saw Brandon Figueroa versus Mike Magasio. I don't know if he's.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name either.
Yeah. But you know, Brandon is moving up to 126. You know, and Mark, he's natural 126. So I'm really curious about this fight. Have you wondered about this fight? What do you think?
I'm not gonna lie, the fight was not on my radar because you know other fights are being made that we kind of wanted, like Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. You know, so that one just kind of like is flying.
So you just kind of like, let's flip a coin and see who wins.
Yeah.
Well, which is cool. I'm good with that. Because D-Style.
Hey D-Style. No, I wanna apologize to D-Style again in front of everybody because last week I was on his lovely show where we were talking boxing, and then there was some trolls in the chat that I let get to me because I was, you know, drinking and stuff like that. And I should have just ignored it, but you know, I don't have any patience, and I do not know. I have in my 41 years, I have not learned how to ignore stuff yet.
But I do. People are picking at you, so
yeah. But I didn't want to like bring that drama to D-Style's show, so I really felt bad afterwards. Like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. But I apologize, D-Style. I'm so sorry. I know some people in the comments were like loving it, but I still didn't like. I didn't want to do that, so my apologies, D-Style.
D-Style, I'm just gonna tell her she's forgiven, right? She's forgiven. Okay, she's forgiven. But no, but you were talking about Tank Garcia. You know, I'm not a betting person, and I don't know what numbers are, but like the betting world has Tank up by like 3. Whoever bets and they know how that is, like I don't know. But you know what, honey, it's 50-50 really, because Garcia is known for his power, and one shot is all. That's all it takes.
Well, not Tank Davis is known for his power too. So
But they do. But Tank Davis is gonna be right here to Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is gonna be a good fight. You know, and it's in April, which is my birthday month. So I kind of want to show up to that fight. I think I might. But
that'd be a great birthday.
I'm gonna be traveling for my birthday, but I might scrape up some coins to do that fight too. I don't know.
Girl, I got you. I got your birthday coin. I got you. You have to get there. Seriously, you should go. Twin Munoz, I did not see the fight over the weekend, Matias. I was on an airplane going over the ocean. So I missed it, but I have to go back and watch it because I heard it was
No,
fun.
it was a good fight. It was they were like getting it in.
Yeah.
It was a good fight.
Oh yeah. I definitely have to go back and watch it because I heard a lot about it. And
What was on Showtime? Was it Showtime? Yeah, I think it was Showtime. Yeah, Showtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stephen Ruiz said the Monster versus Cool Boy Step. Honey.
That's gonna be a good. That's gonna be a goodie too.
I am so excited for that. I don't care where I'm at, what I'm doing, I'm watching. If I have to freaking get some illegal Wi-Fi, trust, I'm doing it. I'm just saying. Just saying. Yes, and yes, brother, the Jamar knockout though. Go to my Instagram, and one of our guys, our heavyweight, his knockout. I'm just saying. We bringing it. This is the future. Y'all need to know. Y'all need to know the future. Y'all need to know the future Olympians, the USA boxing. Oh no!
Are you allowed to like interview them? Some of them now, since it's like...
Yeah, you know.
But I think maybe
I will. You know, they mention and people want me to and everything. You know, I hate to like do that because I don't want them to feel obligated. Like, yes, coach, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
true.
Kind of in a good but a bad position. So like. One of the guys was like, "Hey, coach, when can I be on Women Crushing Wednesday? Anytime."
Well, so if they ask, then that's
if
if
they ask, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I just don't like to. I just don't like to make them feel obligated. They love me. Yeah. I love them. But
so they would say, yeah, even if they probably don't. If they're shy, they probably don't want to do it. But since they love you, they probably say, yeah.
Yeah, and also most of them don't even do interviews with anybody. So it's like they're just not there yet. Oh yeah, so you saw the heavyweight KO. Yeah, like I said, go to my Instagram and watch it. It was good. But we had a lot of good fights. And we had one gold medalist, Raheem Gonzalez, which is Robbie Gonzalez, and he did fabulous. Everybody did fabulous though, the whole team. Like everybody did amazing. We won some bronze medals, 4, I believe. And then the gold medal. It was really good.
Who was the team that got the most medals there?
Okay, where were we at?
Bulgaria. So that's why I asked. That's why I asked. So this shit don't be legit.
Politics.
It's always politics.
Politics. It's
that's
always
crazy.
It's like no matter where
crazy.
It's like that. So, but it is what it is. But you know what? We were still shining. We still do what we had to do. We had great camp and we had a great tournament, so it was all good. It was all good.
But who did they get to do the judging? Shouldn't it be like a neutral?
It's people from all over the world. It is people from all over the world, but they're still they
give them a nice little envelope on the table.
Yeah, they want to still come back. They want I'm whatever. It is what it is. Whatever. But so we saw that Taylor Serrano was canceled. And Taylor had Serrano had on her box rec that she was suspended indefinitely, and a lot of people feel like that means forever, and it doesn't mean forever. It just means until whatever has gone on is rectified. And who knows? I mean, she went to war with Cruz.
Yeah, that was that's why I was like, they prematurely had that fight with Taylor scheduled way too early because they must have thought she was just gonna
We talked about that on the show. We said
they thought
too soon to recover.
They thought she was just gonna walk through her and everything was gonna be peaches and cream, and it was like shits and it wasn't peaches and cream.
Exactly.
So I knew right. I was like, when I saw the war that she was in, I was like, she's supposed to fight. And
girl,
what was the schedule for? April or May?
It was May 20th.
I was like, no, there's no way this girl went to this war and she's supposed to fight me. And they already had everything set up because right after the fight in the ring, they already had all the the graphics and everything ready to go. Yes. The fight was already scheduled. Mm-hmm. They had it announced, so it was already mapped out. But she didn't. It wasn't a cakewalk for her. So she definitely suffered some kind of injury for her to be. Pull out the. They didn't say what the injury was. They just said she suffered an injury. But
I'm just assuming it had to be some kind of head injury. Like I don't know. Like I'm not here to be quoted because I don't know. I'm just saying maybe it was like a small brain bleed or a concussion or something. I don't know, but and that's just me speculating, But the thing is, like, Cruz has no skill, but she is tough as shit. Like, the girl will keep coming, and that's what she did. Yes, Twin Munoz. The fight has been canceled.
Yeah, they haven't come up with a new date yet, so they probably have to wait for Amanda's injury to heal, or
Right.
Whatever injury it is. But I knew that was way too early for her to go into another fight with the war that she was in. So
for sure. Yeah, it wasn't, and she took a lot of shots, and I mean the scores, to me, in my opinion, were, even though, like I said, Cruz did not have the skill, the scores were off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they obviously had it mapped out for Amanda to fight Taylor, so they had an agenda.
Taylor was in the audience, red tea, like, let's go.
They had an agenda.
I'm here watching you. Let us do it again.
Yes. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday. Yeah, it came out yesterday. So, God bless her. It's people don't realize how brutal this sport is, and it is. I mean, and then I didn't see the Jake Paul fight. I know he lost, but I know he came out after. You're like,
I cannot stand that guy. Oh, I cannot stand him. So I'm glad that a true boxer, even though people were like,
right, Fury,
beat him. So I'm not gonna lie, I was happy he beat him. I'm not going to lie. I'm a Jake Paul hater. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Jake Paul hater because he made 25 mil off that fight. And you know how many boxers that have been fighting for years have not even come close to that. So I guess I'm a hater for like the true boxers in the game, who are not getting paid for their hard work that they've put in so many years for. So that's why I'm a little bit like a Jake Paul hater. So
right, no, I get it. Trust me, I got that.
So I'm glad that Fury beat him.
Well, the thing is too, though. So he lost. Okay, he lost. So the thing that I didn't like is that afterwards he comes back and says, "Oh, but I was sick." Okay, look, and then I saw that on a tweet, and then somebody else said, "You know what? There is no boxer that goes into about
fully healthy."
Yeah. We've talked about that.
Exactly.
There's always something going on. But you know what? Have some dignity. You know what? I lost. It was what it was. Not I was sick. Well, I was this. I was injured. Whatever. Then I lose respect for that. I just can't, because everybody goes in there like that. The corner knows. The coaches know. The fighter knows. But you don't got to make that public. You lost. That's it.
He was making excuses. That was so fucking like. That's exactly what I expected him to do when he lost. I knew that he was going to be that kind of guy to make an excuse like that.
Yeah.
And he proved me right. You proved me right, J. Paul. I knew you were going to be a sucker like that to make an excuse that you were injured, you were this, you were sick.
Right.
Right. Fuck out of here.
Shit happens. It is what it is. Like that's just life. It is. Yeah, exactly. Suck it up. You lost, period. Be humble. You lost. You still got paid. There's no big purse, little purse anymore. So you got paid. So we good, and then move on to the next, whatever. So I don't know. Crystal said, I see both sides of that Paul conspiracy, the being new eyes to the sport. No shame in that. But yeah, I lose and done with it. Rematch, move on. Yeah, it's just like, there's no room for egos. Like, you get paid to entertain. Sad or not sad, it is what it is. You get paid to entertain. You're doing what you love to do. Do it. You're still getting paid, and no excuses. Right, D-Style. Thank you.
He's not that good, but I'm glad that he is a real boxer that beat him, that actually beat him. Because the guys that he was fighting, they weren't real boxers. So
exactly.
Yeah, that's why his ego was like up to here. He really thought that he could get in there and
That's
Didn't
true.
he say he was gonna knock him out and everything?
He said he was gonna knock him out.
Yeah, like get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he absolutely said he was gonna knock him out.
He don't take this sport serious, because then after he posted like a video of him like laughing about how much money he made, he's like he's sad, then he's like smiling, then he's sad. It's like, oh, you're a joke. You're a fucking joke. You're a joke.
This is life or death. Like I can't stand it. I mean, the stuff that we go through. I mean, that I see my boxers go through as a coach, like looking in and the shit that we go through and the sacrifices that we make. I just can't respect that. Like I'm sorry, I just can't. It's not all fun and games. It's not. I mean, unfortunately, fortunately, yes, it's always been a business, and it seems like it's more so now. But put some respect on these guys' names that have been doing it forever. The pioneers, the ones that are laying down the foundation. Like I don't know. It's not a joke. So it just really upsets me. I don't know. But I didn't see that the Badu Jack fight, the way he came back. I didn't see that. So when did Badu Jack, did he fight this weekend too?
He was on the Jake Paul card.
How did he do?
I didn't watch the fight.
I had a fighter back in the day, and Badu Jack was already at the top of the food chain, and he refused to fight him. But my guy would have won. Just saying. He was picking and choosing, so I don't have any respect for him. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put it out there. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you. So this Plant and Benavidez, I pick my side now.
All right, so. So who's your side, Christine?
Girl,
and why? And why?
I'm going with Plant number one because Benavidez and his dad have showed me who they are, and then no wonder Benavidez is the way that he is, Junior, because Senior is just as doggish and dirty as he is. The things that he does, the things that he's tried to do, you know. And Caleb Plant, you know what? I'm not saying that he's innocent and perfect, but it's like he can box, that's for sure. And if he can box and his gas tank is full, like for the whole entire fight, he's going to win. And I want him to win because I don't like the dirty tactics whenever you involve people's kids or baby mamas and all that. And of course, baby mama bitter.
Yeah.
Baby mama is bitter. Okay, he's got a new wife, he's got a baby, so she's gonna be bitter, you know. And we don't really know what happened. So okay, he said he wasn't gonna go there during the birth, or he was training or whatever. He's trying to make it for his family. I don't get it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's like that kind of stuff doesn't need to be brought into like
At
shit
all.
talking in boxing at all. That has nothing to do with the fight at all.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, I mean, even though I'm sure most people put their money on Benavidez.
So Crystal says wishfully that Plant versus Benavidez fight truly happens.
Yeah.
So you think that might not happen, Crystal?
Yeah, Crystal, talk to me.
You think somebody's gonna pull out the fight?
Yeah, talk to us. Let us know, because I've been across the. I don't know what's going on.
No, it says Twin says, I was 50-50, but now that he's the Dominican monster too, I'm going Benavidez.
So how is he the Dominican monster too now?
Is he Dominican?
They were criticizing him for saying Mexican and this and that. So is he half Dominican?
Because I'm half Dominican. I didn't know he was
but
Dominican.
I was gonna say,
Twin.
If they were criticizing him for claiming Mexico, they really got to say something about the Dominican part, because we never heard about this.
This is the first time I'm hearing it. When you enlighten me, is he Dominican? Is half Dominican? I never heard that.
Yeah, let us know, Twin. Let us know, because I haven't heard that either. But I mean, I don't care. But you know what? I'm sorry. With all due respect, I'm not gonna go for somebody just because they're Mexican or whatever.
I don't do that
yes, my roots are Mexican, but I'm not gonna go for them just for that. You know, I'm not. That's just I can't do that. Some people do. They're
I don't pick my wins like on like if the person is Dominican or Puerto Rican,
right?
Because I'm both. But you know, like if I don't have a dog in the race, I won't be mad if a Dominican or Puerto Rican wins. That's how you know what. I'd be like, Puerto Rico,
girl, same.
Dominicanos, you know.
Same. But I want to see the skill set. You know what I'm saying? Perhaps I have some doubt that Benavidez pulled through ready to fight. Just my opinion. Girl, I mean, he may not. He seems like emotionally distraught. His mom is half and half to me. Okay, well,
this is the first time I'm hearing this.
Don't hide your mama. Don't hide your mama. Don't just claim your daddy, because when you do that, you will lose. I'm just saying.
Let me message Bernie to see if he's ready, because I had told him 9:30 by mistake. Well, 8:30 his time by mistake. And then I went back and told him 8:20. So let me make sure he's ready.
Yeah, tell Bernie, come on.
We're ready for you, Bernie.
So Remy said yes, the Mexican, Ecuadorian, Dominican, American monster. And Twin's like, I'm not biased, 50-50, but now, okay, I feel
But
you.
now,
I just
well, because now, I mean, I get it. If you didn't have a dog in the race,
right.
then
Yeah.
you don't care who wins. But if you want to go for somebody because they are like,
no,
you're,
I've been that way. I've
Yeah.
been that way too.
because I when I don't have a dog in the race, I'm not gonna lie. If they say they're Dominican, if they say they're Puerto Rican, or they from the Bronx, I'd be like, hey, let's go.
Yeah, sure. Come on. Yes.
I'd be like,
Texas, Mexican.
vámonos con todo.
Yes, absolutely. I get it. We miss you, Bernie. Where's he at, Crystal? Where's he at?
Yeah, I just hit him up on Instagram. So let me know. It says, I'm going for Benavides based on his pressure and combination. This is Steven, y'all. Caleb gas tank is not that good in the later rounds. Okay, that's
no, but see, I agree with that. Like he usually gasses out in the later rounds, and that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping he's learned from his past fights where he knows he better be in condition. I don't know who his conditioning coach is, but I hope he's got it together, because if he does, he will win, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I know his new coach is what's his name? Breadman?
Yeah, Breadman.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I don't know who his conditioning coach is.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, so don't peak.
We shall see.
To peak. Don't burn out before you need to burn. Let's keep it together.
But is Benavides gas tank good? I don't think his gas tank is good either, to be honest.
No, he's sketchy too. Yeah. I mean, but see, I think he's gonna be so emotional. He's gonna come in there just like kill, which is not good either.
But let me tell you how petty. I'm gonna give like 10 points to Caleb Plant for being very petty. He is. I don't know if you look up davidbenavides.com, it goes to Caleb Plant's website.
I love it.
he brought the domain name.
So
whenever if you try to type in davidbenavides.com, it's gonna go right to Caleb Plant's website for you to purchase merchandise and everything. That is petty level 1,000, and I give him 10 points for that because that's some shit that I would do, and so I love that.
I love it too. I mean, he purchased that shit.
Yeah. that was classic pettiness, and I lived every minute of it. So
yeah, me too.
I lived for every minute of it.
Like touche. I love it. Yeah, I'm not mad at you. So what did our guest say? What's
I'm trying to see.
He doing mitts or he doing mitts in the gym? What's going on?
He just seen my message on Instagram, so he should be signing in any minute now. Let's see, buddy.
We're gonna be like, yes, we missed.
I said we're ready for you, Birdie, and he just saw it, so we should get him any minute. Okay. Because I really want people to like get to know Bernie, because Bernie is just not a Terrence Crawford mouthpiece. He actually is. He boxed. And he knows boxing. He is a walking boxing encyclopedia.
Yeah.
So he's not just Bud's mouthpiece. He knows his shit. So
yeah.
I really want people to know, get to know who he really is.
Very informative.
Yeah.
It's good. So it really is.
Petty, but I think I not be upset if I'm Benavides because it's not Benavides' money. Well, no, Benavides said that he tried to buy that domain name a long time ago, but somebody had already purchased it. So that name, that's a Mexican name. So that name is probably popular. So somebody purchased it at the time.
Very popular,
so they probably purchased it at the time, and he couldn't get it. So I don't know how.
Caleb said, "I will double your money."
Hey, I'll double your money. He
said, "I'll pay 100,000."
Yeah. Yeah. See, Crystal knows. Yeah, some of the folks hate Bernie. Yeah, because they just think that he's like a Bud mouthpiece and he don't know his shit. He's just shit talking. But no, if there was a boxing Jeopardy, this man would probably take first place. Like he literally.
And we're gonna have one soon.
Studies boxing.
We're gonna have the gender wars coming soon, so we're gonna have to have him on. We're gonna have to find a solid female against him.
Oh yeah, Broadway Joel is a proud. He's having trouble with the link. Let me see. Let me send it to him.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, so the Benavides thing I saw from a Broadway Joel tweet on a Punch Drunk interview with Jose.
Yeah, Broadway Joel.
I'll go back and look at that. Thank you, Twin. I appreciate that.
Broadway Joel is the the voice of the Dominican boxing. So
Okay,
I support him because
so,
I am Dominican, and
of course,
he's all
absolutely.
things Dominican, and I love
He's
that.
Hispanic. I'll support him.
Yeah, he's all
He's doing
things
his thing. I'll
Dominican,
support him
and
for
I love
that.
it. He's all things Dominican, and no apologies for it, and I love it. Like he
That's
puts out,
good.
because he just put out a schedule for all Dominican
I
boxers
saw
fighting
that. I
schedule, and I
retweeted
love
it.
that. I was just like, yo,
Yeah, that was nice. He's committed. Just like what Ohio loves boxing. My dude.
yes, he's everything
Yes.
Ohio. He's everything Ohio.
Yes,
And
I love
man,
that.
I love that too. I love people who are like,
Me too.
they're dedicated to their
Absolutely.
thing. Ohio boxing don't play
Absolutely.
it. Yes. Let's see. I heard Plant bought Benavidez tickets to go watch Cooking.
He probably did, and he probably did him. He probably did. I like that. I mean, I would have done that too. I mean, Muhammad Ali used to do the same thing back in the day.
Yeah,
Going to Sonny Liston's
that's
house.
kind of type of petty that is. Yeah.
But you know what? That makes the fight. It makes
Yeah, it does.
Benavidez not the only one
I love
talking
pettiness.
shit.
I live for pettiness. I am petty. I am petty, and because y'all know I don't let shit go, so I am petty. I am petty.
That's
So
okay.
when he did that,
That's
I was
why
like,
we
"Ooh,
love you."
that's right up my alley." Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
10 points for Caleb.
I like it because I can't, so I'm just like, yes, like it.
With that rating hat, yeah. Yeah, Ohio boxing do not play.
At all. I love him. He's awesome. He's going to come on the show one time during the break. He said, I work, but I'm going to come on during the break. I said, okay, come on.
I see Bernie's in the thing, but it says device is not connected. Well, Bernie, come on now. Bernie does not like electronics.
But he has a show.
YouTube. Yeah, no, I have to help him with his show. It says, let me see, device is not connected. They will need to connect their mic and cam before they add to the stream. Oh, let me text him.
Okay, so let me see. So we got Benavidez is currently 4'11", 280 to win the bout outright. While you can get, see, I don't understand all that, Mike. If you fancy upset, I mean, I don't understand all the betting stuff. I don't. Enlighten me, because I'm gonna go for Plant. That means odd makers think there's a number chance of Benavidez winning and giving Plant 29%. So if you say that Plant's going to win, I mean, so you'll win more money, right? I don't know. I mean, talk to me. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Bernie, not a technical by trade. Caleb is the underdog. No,
yeah, he said Bernie is not like. I had to I told him, I said it says device not connected. It still says device not connected. Oh Lord,
so I'm
what you doing now?
So I'm gonna win more. Okay, if Caleb wins. Okay, thank you, Steven. Okay, so Okay, so plus means underdog. So I thought plus meant winner. Thank you, Steven. Okay.
I'm not really a bettor. I would like to be, because I like to win money. I used to. No, I'm not gonna lie. Let me stop lying. Like, you are a bettor. Stop lying. Okay. And when I lived in New York, I did. I used to do those little Dominican barbershop boxing bets, and they give you cash. They give you cash rolled up in a nice rubber band. I'll be like, ooh. I used to bet on boxing and basketball games, and I used to win nice knots of money. And I love my money rolled up in knots.
Hell yeah, give me straight cash.
I would give $20, and then I bet myself, and I win $300. I'd be like, yeah. So yeah, I do bet, but I'm not always good at it. But I do like to give me a little bit of cash.
So what does this
still
mean?
saying that he's having issues. Let me see if we could try to do it on his phone.
Mike, I'm going for I'm gonna go for Plant too. So let's win that money, man. Let's do it. Minus means the favorite. Okay, Steepo. See, that's backwards to me. I'm like plus win, minus lose. So okay, minus means the favorite. Yeah, I gotta learn how to do all this. But I'm gonna get it. Nike's gonna get Bernie on here. She's gonna get him right.
I'm trying.
It's like click.
Is it like when he logs on, the message that I'm getting, it says device not connected. So I don't know if he's trying to get on his laptop or on his phone.
He should get on however he
on
gets
the phone. The phone is usually easier to come on with.
Yes. Tell him to get on with the phone. Tell him to get on with the phone. See, I need to get into this betting thing. I'm gonna try it. So I wonder, so like, how little or how much do you need to bet? Does anybody know how little or how much do you need to bet to get in on these? And what are the best apps? You know, where's the best place to go? Because I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it for this. I'm curious about it.
Yes. Says it is backstage, but no. That was my mom asking me if I was gonna eat again.
So,
No.
Crystal, funny thing. So, my daughter, Arte de Tere, that does our little like videos and stuff. So she has a clip of his fight, like in the background. If you look at it, it's like she said it was real grainy, but she put it back there anyway. So no, I haven't seen it. I'm curious about it because I've seen Bernie in the gym with Bud, with everybody from B&B doing mids, you know, running the drills and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm curious to see some of his fights. On FanDuel, minimum bet is 9 cents. Oh, I mean, so if you bet 9 cents, what you gonna win? 18 cents? You know. But I'm gonna try it though. Thanks, Steven. I'm gonna try it on Duel. Okay, on FanDuel. I'm gonna write that down because I'm gonna try it.
I'm still trying to help Bernie get on. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Oh, here goes my girl betting his. We were just talking about betting. I was just like,
we were just talking about betting.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm not the best bettor, but wait, let me.
We're gonna figure it out.
Let me help Bernie real quick.
Yeah, help Bernie. We're trying to get Bernie the boxer on. He's having some technical difficulties, but just be patient. Thank you so much. While you're at it, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, guys. I'm almost there. We trying to get that. Let's go. Help you ladies out. Your favorite girls.
Okay.
So Mr. Bernie and the Timberlands, the last fight I seen him was an undercard. Dang. Steven Pope, I have a referral link if you want yes, I do. Yes, please send it to me. Send it to us. Absolutely. I'm gonna try it. Why not? I mean, what do I have to lose? 9 cents? That's all good. I got 9 cents. I might even have 10 cents. Betty Hills, yes, exactly 1K. Let's go. Let us know. Nika's gonna be back. She'll be back with Bernie. She's trying to get him on the show. He's having some technical difficulties, but so what are your thoughts? Like, what were y'all thinking whenever y'all heard? Oh, we already talked about this, but I'm just curious because I didn't see anything in the chat about Taylor and Serrano. Like, obviously, like I said before, she had to have a concussion or something for the fight to be canceled. What were y'all's thoughts when y'all saw that? I think it came out yesterday. Some of y'all may not have known, but it came out yesterday. What were y'all's thoughts on that? Because I was just like, for me as a boxing coach, I know everything that they go through and inspiring and everything else. And it's just, it's a lot. Nobody goes in 100%. Who's your daughter so you can watch the videos, Christine? Arte de Tere. And so there's her email. And she does our little video clips and she does our thumbnails. She's really good. She's very artistic. She just started doing it because there was a need. So yeah, she just started. Oh, okay. Here we go. I see him.
Okay, I see a little bit of him already. I think we got.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, me, baby. It's Bernie the Boxer, baby.
Yeah, you tardy to the party. I'm just saying.
So you gotta give the classic. Did you miss me? You gotta give us some of that too.
You know who it is. I say it's Bernie the Boxer. Did you miss me?
Yes, we
y'all
did.
burnt out.
Yes, we did. Like
hey,
I said, to the party, but it's okay.
Yeah, because you had to send it through my phone instead of it was Instagram. What's good? How y'all girls doing? How my girls?
We're doing good. We're doing
great.
Good. We were just
great.
I was just telling people how trying to tell people that like I want people to get to know who Bernie the Boxer really is, because people just think that you're just like, you know, Bud's mouthpiece, but you really do this shit. Like you've been a boxer, like you are a walking boxing encyclopedia. Like you really are a boxing historian. Like you know your shit.
Yes.
So I really want people to know like who you are. You know.
You gotta school them. You gotta school these folks.
You gotta
let them know.
Wipe your camera off, Bernie, because you're a little bit hazy. Wipe your camera on your
He was
phone.
putting lotion on. He was putting lotion on. You know what I'm saying? A little greasy. Crystal said your camera dirty. What happened?
I gotta. Hold on.
He's such a man.
I
Because
gotta.
only men.
Mike said, "Is homie hotboxing? You hotboxing?"
That's the best I got.
All right, we'll take it. We'll take it.
That's good. I like that.
That's the best I got.
Yes.
All right. So
yeah, man.
So for the people who don't know who you are, you want to introduce yourself, like,
man.
Let them know.
I'm just like, I ain't nobody special.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Because I'm not gonna lie. Because look, we're like on social media and we see all the stuff. People are always clowning you for being Bud's like mouthpiece, because not for nothing, you are a good shit talker. You're gonna talk your shit for Bud. One thing you're gonna do is you're gonna talk your shit for Bud. But you know you're boxing, so it's not like you're just a friend who's just like being a cheerleader. I'll be telling all them bums training with him.
I'll be telling all them bums. I tell them,
let them know.
I mean, look, listen. Okay, if you watch Bud, like I say, if you watch Bud, first of all, in the documentary, we got a lot of exposure when we fought Sean Porter.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it right there in the documentary. He said Bernard always looked up to Bernard, And so that was one aspect of it. I mean, you seen a lot of people, if you watching Bud, if you trying to be a fan, like I say, a lot of people recognize my voice just in the videos when he was a kid, so I got hit up a lot by that. People just recognize my voice. So if you a fan of ours, then you know who I am and you understand. But if you a detractor of ours, of course, you're going to try to minimize me to the, to a certain point. So, I mean, but again, my track record speaks for itself. I fought all over the country. I've been, man, I'm a bad dude with this boxing stuff. I've been in and out of the ring, like I say, I tell them bums,
doing the mid work. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
And then you go to you see them clip. Did you put that clip up? Be knocking that boy out?
Yes, absolutely.
Now you see that. Now listen. You got to understand. Now if you watch that clip, even though it was like that's because it's like But if you watch it, you will see that's skill, that's class right there.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? So like I say, a lot of these guys, I started this YouTube channel again because I watched guys like Buzz Detractors, and it made me want to say something. And that's how I got started, because again, I'm not Nika, I'm not a social media person. I'm not that type of person. But at the time, like I say, I watch this stuff like everybody else, and I seen nothing but hate. Yeah. Then I'm talking to Bud. I say, Bud, I'm sick of these motherfuckers. We talking about it regular. And he just like, yeah. Then I finally got sick of it. I said, Bud, I gotta say something. And Bud got a big audience, so that's how we just went. I never was on camera or never did nothing. We was just, and then I had to force him to do that shit, But like I say, once I got to rolling, so that's how I got my start with this shit. Like I say, so everybody else, they still hating on Bud. And a lot of the channels that I see now that's like forum, I didn't hear those channels nowhere. Maybe they wasn't big enough or something. I don't know. So, like I said, that's what got me started, And again, his detractors gonna say stupid shit like that. But again, like I say, I really studied this shit. I've been boxing since I was 9 years old. I've been training since I was 9 years old on my own. Like I say, I've been studying boxing since I was 10 years old. Like I used to make my own belts and fight in the neighborhood with one pair of gloves because I was I didn't want to ask my mama to buy 2 pair because I didn't want to hear her fussing about the money. So I just bought 1 pair. I'm left-handed. So I would go around boxing with everybody in the neighborhood. I mean, I used to put on my training clothes just like the old time fighters. I really do this boxing shit.
Mm-hmm. And can we talk about how you be? We gotta talk about how when you are training in camp with Bud, how you be running miles in Timberlands.
Yeah.
This man runs miles in Timberlands. You know, and I'm a New Yorker, so I know how heavy Timberlands are. Like, Timberlands are heavy as fuck. This a man runs miles in Timberlands. Like that's crazy. When I see
That's old school though.
Bernie is crazy
You.
as fuck.
That's
Running
it.
miles in
That's it,
Timberlands.
Christine. That's old school. You know,
Yeah.
like I say, that ain't really
No,
nothing.
but
That's
wait, who in old
that's
school was
old
running the
school.
Timbs?
So
Who
my
in old school was running Timbs?
my
Sugar Ray
grandfather
Robinson.
won Pan American Games in some combat boots. It's like that's old school. Like it goes back. It does.
Now I don't know about fighting in no boots. I don't know about fighting in the
but
boots,
running,
but
but
training
running.
in the boots. Yes,
Man,
training in
Timberlands
the
are
boots.
heavy as fuck, and they're not.
Go
I don't
watch.
know, I can't.
Okay, listen this. Go listen this, Nika. Go do this. Go watch any Sugar Ray Robinson documentary and watch him. He gonna have that same almost like identical jumpsuit I got on and boots.
Yeah,
Go watch
yeah.
him.
He wears this.
Yeah.
He wears this jumpsuit that's kind of like a mechanic jumpsuit.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
he wears it.
yeah,
He wears it
yeah.
with Tim's. No, Bernie wears it with Tim's, and that's how he runs his mouth.
I'm telling you,
And
that's
then he's
old
there,
school. I'm
tapping it
telling
up,
you.
waiting for
Yeah.
everybody to come up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is funny as hell.
Yeah.
So okay, so you know, they're in the media. They reported that Bud is gonna be fighting Alex Rocha, and they're in negotiations. And you know, people are talking shit like they always do. And
Yeah.
what do you have to say about that? Because this
I
gotta
was
be a normal thing for you every
I
week.
tweeted that out because now I'm on Twitter. You know, I tweeted that
know.
too.
Everybody follow
tweeted
Bernie
that.
the Boxer
Yeah.
on Twitter.
I said, like I say, we still ain't got the announcement of Keith Thurman yet. And Earl
true.
Spence.
That is true.
Nobody, and actually
lie.
nobody, I don't even know why they said they're gonna fight at 54, because neither one of them confirmed that they fighting at 54.
You
Who
right.
put that out? Who put that out? So everybody been going with that. So
Wow.
I think, like, again, you know, the WBO is if they ordered the fight, they gotta order their next contenders. They just had the WBO president on Boxing Voice, right?
Yeah.
He just outed them. You know, it was Ortiz, it was Sean Porter, Ortiz, all these guys, Boots, they was all in some succession of being the mandatory challenger. You know, we took on Sean Porter, we stopped him. Then it was Ortiz. Then the man just confirmed that he opted out twice. Virgil Ortiz did. And then Boots was number 2. He never opted. He never used his mandatory. Danny Garcia at one point was the number 1 contender. He never upped his mandatory. So, you know, this is the thing. You know, like I say, if you watching something, it's almost like, shit, Bud damn near got a goddamn career like a Tyler Perry movie.
Right.
Shit, the way they doing him.
Yep.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Shit,
It's
Right.
true.
I'm
It's
serious.
true.
I'm
It is.
serious because no, serious business because, like I say, you know, I've been privy to be with him. You know what I'm saying? What point do we got to be dancing around and flopping? And I mean, who does that? I mean, who thinks like that? I mean, you know, so again, you know, we got to fight. The man got to keep fighting, right? I mean,
Yes.
he's still young, but still
And
looking
he
good, still
can,
in great
and he
shape.
wants to.
You know,
See,
so
I don't
who
understand how come people they're okay with like they don't want this man, like he should just sit home and not fight and make money for his family while there was a fight announced between Spence and Thurman. So Bud should just sit home around and just twiddle his thumbs and not fight because y'all say so, right?
No.
And
Yeah.
if he fights
Yeah.
somebody else, he's ducking Spence.
Yeah.
But it's okay for Spence to fight Thurman,
But-
and he's
And
but
listen.
he's not ducking.
In a
Like,
and
I
listen,
don't get it.
and listen,
For
and
no
right, and
belt.
listen, and listen, and listen, and listen. And this is their biggest 2 points because they hate Bud.
Yeah.
They hate Bud, but see, you can stick on these 2 points because they all talk about who he fight, right? So the main fights that they want to see him fight is Boots and Spence, right? So, like I say, Boots opted to go. He could have forced his WBO mandatory. You know, you can't make. I tore up my phone. That's probably why my screen messed up too. Plus, it's a cheap phone. But anyway,
We can hear
you
though.
can't make nobody. Like I say, his detractors don't put to that fact. Boots was number 2. He meant to #1. Why he didn't go to WBO? Why didn't he? Because at the same time, because he figured a lot of reasons. Probably because who he lined up with and they affiliated with blah, blah, blah. It's probably just been, these niggas ain't getting no money. And people power and position to get you. You understand? Yeah. So these niggas is following. Lord, I'm just, wait a minute. Let me relax. I'm not saying, I'm just saying the wave of people is just like I'm saying, like I say, anything that's popping, people want to be part of it. People just go along. People just want to be, you know what I mean? So again, what he got going on is he over there with them. You feel me? So why would he try to fight the WBO? Because he gonna be over there with them. He can get babysat with them, and then maybe fight Spence, who gonna be an easier challenge for him, because he got all the attributes almost like a Bud, but they say he like a 2.0 because he young and he doing that extra shit that he don't gotta do. All right, so then then you got Spence, who is he the money man. How don't the money man know how to? Come on now. Yeah. How come the money man don't know how to? If this is what he needs to solidify himself, I mean for real, because where do he go? I say, listen, like I told them niggas rather fight each other than fight him. Them niggas rather fight each other. Him and Charlo rather square off and fight each other and talk about that shit than fight him. Them niggas would rather say that, do that. Man, it's right there in the public. And so, like I say,
what's the worst? What's the thing that pisses you off the most about
the thing about it to me? Like I say, is it got to be they hate this man. I don't know what the media or what the people think, but I'm just saying, how come if Al Heyman been working with the best acts all these years and all this shit, Pacquiao and them, they finally got it done. We already seen that shit was stupid anyway. Everybody keeps saying that shit shouldn't have happened, shouldn't have took so long. So we got these two guys who ain't up there like that, but they up there. So why are we not making this? What's the sole fucking hang up of this fight? I swear, like serious, like I'm saying, like, I mean, and then you gotta think too, like, okay, Bud, where he been, he got a lot of accomplishments, and he got a lot of stuff like this, but okay, we obviously gonna be fighting for everything, and this fight gonna be more than we ever had.
Yep.
Bud ain't like that to be. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's, I don't know.
Just like anybody.
I'm saying this. Okay, listen. First of all, if I fought him, I can fight him. But this time I'm gonna get more money, more publicity, more everything. I mean, come on. Like I say, he took the deal, right? Everybody know he agreed to all that. Why y'all didn't do? Y'all know y'all was supposed to do that. And if y'all didn't, y'all thought he was a dumb nigga and didn't. Now y'all got mad because he asked questions.
Right.
Y'all, that's on y'all. Right. Like I say, look how y'all gonna that. This man gonna ask questions.
Like, why are y'all so mad that but want a transparency and stuff like that? Because I gave an example of a doctor that I worked with that he didn't ask for transparency and he was getting paid for patients way below of what he was supposed to get paid, but he never asked for the paperwork. So he asked me, he was like, Nika, can you find out how much I'm supposed to be getting paid for this patient? And I told him, and they were like stealing money from him. He wasn't getting paid like maybe 25% more than what he was supposed to. They were taking advantage of him. So to me, listen, like, if you're free,
it's almost like even in a job, even in a job, okay, when they come and ask you, when they say this with the job requirement, but if they really want, you can ask for more money. And you gotta speak up, and like this, like I said, for again, his detractors, of course they want to say all this, like again, he had a promoter. The promoter telling him what he gonna get, he gonna know. He was going in this fight with no money. That don't make no sense. Yeah. When everybody and then listen this too though. Everybody else projected that they gonna get 30 million, this, that. You know how we is. Everybody saying this, right? Okay, so everybody looking at it probably like, well, damn, Okay, he probably don't get 30 million. They probably gonna fight for 10 million, 15 million. So you never know how we gonna figure out, but it's gonna be a sum. They tell this man no money. Come on. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
like I
crazy.
said, and then look, then again, I mean, it's just too obvious. This man ain't had no fucking excuse. They got every excuse. I mean, they had reasons for why the fight ain't happened. He with
Right.
Bob Arum. He don't do this. He don't do that. He don't. All their assumptions is just based off what they think. Oh, he think he too good. He can't. He do this. He must be doing that. He just want to fight these guys. They don't have nothing to on proof. Nothing. And then, like I said, you got his own promoter sabotaging him. You got his own. Now, why would this? He ain't doing nothing but winning. What do he do? Now the promoter sabotaging him. Now y'all don't want to look deep into that? Why would this man want to sabotage him and he ain't doing nothing but winning and he looking like unbeatable?
Yeah.
Why? Because he don't do no interviews. Earl Spence can't hardly say nothing. He never look at no camera. I mean, come on, fuck, come on. He always walking. Don't you ever see him, Earl Spence? He always doing a fucking walking interview, right? He always walking, right? Come on now. I mean, like I say, so what the
Now
fuck
you know
so
what?
good
Now
about
that you
this
say
guy?
that, I just noticed that people do catch him when he's walking like out of a fight or something like that. I never seen him with a really sit down interview.
For my mama. And
Yeah.
he never stand on nothing. I mean, like I'm just saying in the contrast of why this guy's supposed to be this and why this guy's supposed to be that. Like I say, come on, man. I mean, man, I mean, what were we talking about? Why would my promoter don't want me to fight? He don't want him to get hurt. That's the business. Pacquiao
Right.
put people to beat them to popes, and you don't want nobody to get. You don't want him to get hurt.
I'm thinking. So Heyman used to be in music and this and that, and so then now he's promoting boxing, and I'm thinking he feels like maybe if he loses his cash cows, like what else is he gonna do? Like what's he gonna do? Like he's trying to hold on. Like that. That's my thoughts. I don't know.
Okay,
but I'm just like,
I can
there's
see
gotta
that
be
too.
a person.
I can see that too. I can see that too. But listen, first of all, we got to understand. Hold on, we got to be real. Earl Spence ain't gonna be no dominant 54-pounder, 60-pounder. This is probably his limit right here. It's gonna be his best everything right here. He don't do nothing fantastic. He been in there this long. You don't see nothing else. He gonna do the same old shit. So, I mean, you can't. It's always people coming up behind him. You got to let people come up behind him. Like I said, you got that Boots guy. He 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? So he looking like. So I mean, and with boxing, you just never know with these guys. Anything can happen, you know.
Of course,
and then again with Spence, and then the guy with Spence, you can't put too much stock in him. Like I say, because you know his lifestyle. You know, he been proven to be unsavory. You know, now people change their ways and everything, but I mean, so
I feel you. And you know what? When I see Boots, in there, and he's got some skill and everything else, but I want to see him with a name. I want to see him fight somebody. Because
I said it like this. I said it like this, Christine. I said it like this, because everybody want the fame so bad. Everybody want the glamour and everything so bad, and they don't understand the journey, but they'll look that shit on Instagram and shit, and they'll believe it and shit, and be like, yeah, hell yeah, right. But when it's real right in front of you, the motherfucker like, man, I'm trying to be it right now, and I'm tired of waiting. You feel me? But like I say, so I say this analogy is like this, Boots, like I say, he got somewhat exposed in the last fight, and it was other things, not just that he couldn't catch up with the guy, but to me, like I say, he was worrying about the crowd too much. He was too busy doing that stupid shit. He wasn't focused. So it was things like that. But he got 30 fights. So I said it's like this,
That's the thing. 30 fights and 25, and in boxing 25. Okay, you're right there. And the thing is too, like people always say, you're only as good as your last sparring partner. Well, you're also as good as the last person you got in the ring with. In my opinion, it's like, who are you fighting? What are you doing? 30 fights? What?
No, well, I think I think it's almost like I don't not mind that because he learned on the job, just like Chavez did. He had all those fights.
But when do you test your abilities? When do you go for that final exam? You're in school, you're in college, you're in class. When do we take that leap and take that final exam to see where you're at?
Well, like I say, now I don't want to. I think they put him in there with some okay guys but a lot of them scared of him. His reputation. Now this guy was scared of him too, but
When
he
he
had a little
talks
skill on
bullshit
him.
walks.
So I think that you just gotta take your time with him. And like I said, I want to say this. It was just like with Gary Russell when he fought Lomachenko. He had 25, 26 fights. Lomachenko only had 2 fights. But Gary Russell had nobody been there that test him or had been in no adversity for real.
Right.
Lomachenko had went through that adversity in that fight before that, and so he was already ready. Like I say, he only had 2 fights. That was his third fight when he fought Gary Russell. Gary Russell had
Right.
26 fights.
Exactly.
Didn't Gary
like I
Russell
said,
miss weight in that fight too?
no,
He said
I don't think he's. I don't,
No,
at 26.
well, when he fought Lomachenko, I remember he said something about because when he tried to make weight, he didn't make weight the first time. He said the scale was bad, and that was
Yes.
that was kind of like an excuse.
I remember that.
I don't know, but he
because they
took a
were on the
beating.
stage and it was
he
like
tried to use that as
lopsided,
an
and they
excuse.
said they had to move it. The scale was bad. I remember that.
He said he had a bad scale, so that was kind of like his excuse of losing that fight.
I remember
No,
that.
he took a beating. Well, he took a beating.
But
Everybody knows
the
he took a
thing
beating.
is this.
He took a beating. He took a beating.
How many fights does somebody at that level, at that caliber need before they get with the big dogs? Like how many fights? What's the standard?
Okay, Christine,
like
hold on.
Fights,
Christine.
40 fights. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think everybody is different, Christine. But listen,
no,
I think
they are.
that
But if you're being pushed up to the forefront, because we know how it goes. We know how it goes.
But
you
listen,
go to the convention,
listen.
your manager comes, and they're like, my man needs to be here and there. Okay, if your man needs to be here and there, they need to fight this person and this person too. We know how the game is.
But at the same time, listen, I want you to understand, let him enjoy his talents. Let's just enjoy his talents. See, a lot of times,
What
like I say,
about
I
us
used to watch.
We paying for it.
Like I say, I used to watch, I watch all my great fighters against people that like they wasn't superstars. I watched Shane Mosley against Golden Johnson. It was a showcase fight, I watched, what I'm saying? So like I say, I watched before he was champion, I watched different fights of him. So like it just enjoying the fighter, enjoying the fighter. And I think that we can all agree that Boots is not ready for the top dogs yet. Now he had 30 fights. He's just not ready for the top dog, but he's still coming. So I think we should just move on from that.
Okay, I feel you. I feel you. But we also know, because you and I also are on the other side of the mix at times, but we also know that there's always going to be, like somebody was talking about Jake Paul, talking about he was sick, he had an injury. Who goes into a fight 100%? Who does? So if he's had 30 fights, and we're not even including like all of his sparring sessions and everything else, by the time he gets there, what's he going to look like? What's his body going to be like?
Well,
we have to factor that all in.
I think, I don't think he'd be hurt like that. Boxers have a long shelf life. You see they still fight, but don't have to still fighting at 50. Archie Moore was still doing it at 44. I mean, so I wouldn't say that. I think, like I say, he ain't taking no real punishment. And, probably they say he beat the stew out these guys. And so, like I said, just taking his time. He right there. He's right there.
Do you want to see something more? Like, it's like, we're right here. Can we like cross that threshold? Can we get there to the climax of it all? You know what I'm saying? We're just like right there. Like
Christine,
no.
She's right there.
Can we just like boom?
No, I think we seen Boots. I think we seen this threshold. I don't know. Like I say, I would like to just see him. I don't think he's ready for Bud.
You want people to stop putting his name with Bud.
I keep trying to no.
He's not ready for Bud.
I keep saying no. I don't care what I'm telling them. This what I'm just trying to beat them at their own shit. Yeah. Stop saying that when the man going the other way. That's all I'm saying. Now Booth can get his ass whooped if he wanted. But like I said, y'all keep trying to throw, like I say, Buzz detractors. This is what I'm saying. See, like I try to tell them, y'all not boxing fans. These are. And these motherfuckers just bandwaggers jumping on us. Motherfuckers just want to be in, trying to know something that don't know shit. They ain't boxing fans.
You're right.
They not boxing fans.
They're fans of fighters, but they're not boxing fans.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
because they gay. These niggas is faggots.
You know
That's
what? I
why
be
they
saying,
faggots.
I be saying they be doing a lot of dick sucking on Twitter.
I'm telling
Since
you.
you just started on Twitter, you're gonna see all the
Oh
dick
my
sucking
gosh, when you got on
on
Twitter, I was
Twitter.
like, you don't even know what you're in for. Oh
Because
my.
now you're gonna see Bud can post. Bud can tweet, "Oh my God, it's such a beautiful day today," and then somebody will be like, "When you gonna sign the contract? You ducking." You know, I'm like,
Yes,
this motherfucker just said it's a beautiful day. Why are you eating his ass like that? It's not that
yeah.
serious. Like, come on.
Listen,
Like, it's too much
and
dick
look, and
sucking.
wait a minute, and wait, and listen. This all I'm saying. You know it. How y'all keep blaming Bud? Let me say these points again. Hold on. Let me say these points again. First, I mean, well, we know he's a winner, and we know he's super talented, right?
For
So,
sure.
I mean, with a guy like that, would you think he'd be short on confidence? I doubt it.
At all. And
Okay.
he's not. He's not.
If you watch Bud, I mean, you can see his body language, and from day one, you watched Bud, you seen his body language with I want to fight Keith Thurman, all these guys. You seen his body language, you know. So if you watch it, you know. Then, like I say, then you got his main promote, you know, dogging him out. You know, that's not what you say. That's not functional.
Not at
That's a
all.
lot of dysfunction. So you know that. Then if you watch his story, the adversity that he had in his life period, and then like I say, you know, then you throw the deal in that they gave him. They didn't give him no hell of a deal. So fuck. I mean, it can't be his fault.
Yeah, that's
If
what
they
really
gave him,
irritated me too. They want Bud to accept scraps and pennies,
No.
but they want Spence to get everything like that. That's not the way it works. This is a mega
and then,
fight.
and then,
They
and,
both should be compensated, you
but
know,
listen,
well.
Nika, listen, hold on, listen, wait, listen. This is common sense. Spence is the man over there. You think they ain't gonna take care of him? I'm just
That's
saying.
Of
true.
course,
That's
yeah.
true. You're
I'm
right.
just saying.
You're
I'm
absolutely
just
right.
saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Your
you're right.
baby gonna get taken care of, right?
Because
Is
Spence
your
wins, they
if
win.
you have a party, is your baby gonna get a candy bag?
Absolutely.
Right.
She might
Is
get two
your
or three
baby
of them.
gonna get a turn
She
to
gonna
hit
get
the
2 or 3 of
fucking
them back.
thing?
But your
All
baby's
right.
not gonna blow out the candles because that's my party. No, I get it. I
Exactly.
totally get it.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, but you understand? So like I say, you know, he everything he gonna is man shit. Man, fuck.
Well, I got a
Like I say,
question. You might not want to answer it. Has Bud ever said, you know what, fuck this fight? You know, fuck this fucking fight. Let's just move on. Has he ever like
no. He
no?
never
Okay.
said. He never said.
Alright.
He never said that. He
Fuck this
said the
fight.
same thing. He said the same thing, just like nonchalant with everybody else. Like, man, if it happened, it happened, you know. But to me, he want to beat his ass. You know, he tired of sick. You know, he want to shut people up. You know,
I
it's
can see
almost like
that. I can
Apollo
see
Creed
that.
and
Yeah.
Rocky. You know what I'm saying? You know, he said I won, but I didn't beat him. You know, it's just you know, people keep
Yeah.
bothering. You know, and then again, it's not only about the people, but again, it's a you know, he's in the way. Like it's like it's me or you. You know, I
Yeah.
respect you
Let's
as
break through
as
the
a
gate and
champion.
move on.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I get
And
it.
I want to take you out. So,
Yeah.
you know, with that being said, you know, I mean, so again, you know, like I say, that's the things with them guys. Like, you know, them guys is, you know, I don't want to talk about them sad. I don't want to be disrespectful to them. But when I see the moves that they making, it's just like phony baloney. They just sad and pathetic.
Funny baloney.
And yeah, I'm just, you know, like I'm just saying. I mean, come on, how long we gonna wait? You know, and then again, why wouldn't you want to be? I mean,
I want to be the best. I want to
I
be the
get so
best at what I do. I'm just saying. I'm speaking personally. I want to be the best at what I do.
Christine,
Period.
exactly.
Just saying.
Now, so this is what I'm saying. So again, okay, so we already established we already lost before. This ain't our first loss, right? If we go in there, if we lose, this ain't our first loss, right? Okay.
Right.
So we already know we gonna get punched. We already been hurt. We done already did all this shit, right? So when we fight, this is the fight. Okay. Now wait. Now, not only when I take this fight, I'm not only gonna be the talk of my city. I'm gonna be talk of the world. I'm gonna be talk. I'm gonna be the one of the biggest fucking topics for a short time, months. You know what I
Let's
mean?
go.
For short after.
Yeah.
Bragging rights. It's bragging rights for sure.
Yep. Let's go.
Okay, now wait. Okay, now listen. Now we talking. Now, okay, so now worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. I lose. I fought the biggest fight. I fought the baddest motherfucker. I
Yeah.
made a whole lot of money. I made history.
Yep.
I came from nothing.
Yep.
I didn't know how to throw a punch.
And guess
I
what?
used to fight in front of 12 people.
Right.
I used to do the shit for free.
You lose, but guess what? Then when you lose, you got your phone ringing off the wall, and you got other opportunities to make more money and to get some other big fights because you lost. Because now they're like, oh, you're beatable. So guess what? Everybody wants to fight you now. The money's gonna come in. It's a win-win situation.
That's it. That's it. And if these silly motherfuckers did right, they'll line up the card. You'll put Tank on there. You'll put somebody. You'll line the motherfucker up.
Yep.
I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see what.
Boy, let me tell you.
I'm curious to see what Haney gonna do. If he gonna stay and fight Shakur or not. That's what I want to see. I think he said he gonna do that. But that's the shit I'm talking about. Because if he move up, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be really mad.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me switch gears just a little bit. I'm gonna ask you some questions. So, Plant Benavidez, who wins, how, and why?
I like Plant. I think Plant can outbox him. I think Plant can take everything. I think Canelo is just a super sharp puncher. I think he's a pinpoint puncher. He's very much more accurate. I think he got plenty of more mind games as far as in that ring for sure than Benavidez. I'm not a fan of Benavidez. I don't think he's that big of a puncher. He's a slapper. I don't like Benavidez. I don't believe he's no Mexican monster. Like I say, but I give him credit for where he's accomplished right now. But I don't like Benavidez. I like Plant. I want to see Plant.
I'm with you.
I like Plant.
Okay, hold on.
I'm with the boxers.
I got one more. Tank and Garcia.
Well, like I said, I'm going with Tank. I'm going with Tank on everything. I think, of course, Ryan is dangerous, but I think Tank can wait him out, and I think that he gonna be a little bit more sharper in this fight because this guy he gonna have to put a little bit more
together. He's going to jail right after that?
No, like I say, I don't make stuff fun stuff. I don't think of stuff like that. I ain't worried about stuff like that. That's just I don't wish that on nobody. So I don't, I'm not celebrating that. I hate that he did that because it's so stupid. They got everything that you could want, and you do stupid shit like that. So like I said, we all gonna have problems. You're still gonna have problems whether you did, whether or not. So again, so like I say, I think he gonna beat Ryan, but I think that at a certain point, accomplishments do count. And I know he's been a world champion one time. They can say 5 times, and they know that's a lie. He can say 5 times. He can have all the bullshit belts in his trophy case if he want to. But we know the real deal. And so I like to see him be the champion. Them three, if them 3 guys, whoever emerge out of the big 3, Haney, Shakur, and Devin, they can fight whoever they want after that.
Man, those guys.
And I think
what do you think about like boxers who are friends in boxing and don't want to fight each other? Because I know that you have Keyshawn Davis in your camp, and I really think that a fight against Shakur would be a really good fight.
That'd be a good fight.
But they're friends, so it's not gonna happen. But I really want to see that fight, to be honest.
Well, you want to see it because they close in relation, not know what I'm saying, and that's kind of messy.
No, not messy. I just really think that
I think you have like. I want to see
I'm not trying to be messy. I just really think that Keyshawn Davis is like a skillful upcoming fighter, and I do think that he could give Shakur probably the most trouble that he's had in previous fights. So, I'm not being messy.
Well, you know, I think
I
that,
don't
you
want to
know,
hear. I
being
don't want to
around
hear.
both
Oh,
of
we're
them.
friends. I don't want to fight. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. This is
Well, no, I wouldn't have never expect those two guys to fight because they really are like brothers. I
but
think that, you know,
that's bullshit. You know that is bullshit.
no,
That is
nah,
bullshit.
nah,
Yes, that is
nah,
bullshit. That is bullshit.
nah,
Oh, we're
nah,
friends. We're not gonna fight. Come on,
nah,
come on. Because
nah.
if this was a tournament and they were like in a brackets and they had to fight each other, like, oh, we're not
No,
gonna
you
fight.
know
We're
what?
friends.
You know what they
Come
would
on.
do? No, one would go to this way, then one would go that way. Come on, Nika.
And I
Come
don't
on.
like that. I don't like that. I don't want to hear, oh, we're friends. Like, come on.
It's
All
listen. Hold on,
those
wait.
the
It's too.
rivals in
Hold
the
on, wait, wait,
past,
wait, wait,
they
wait,
were
wait, wait.
friends too.
No, 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 wait. It's too many other people that can fight. Just because that's an intriguing fight, it's more intriguing fights to fight.
So
So that
maybe
fight don't have.
down the line when it comes to like fights that really count, where they
No, they
they
don't have to fight. Why would they have to fight? That don't make no sense. Just because you like him and him, that don't mean that they got to fight. He got a plenty of intriguing fights to fight. Now, if they didn't have nobody else to fight, it was just them. Really was nobody else and just them. Well, then of course
I
that would
like
probably
I
make it.
I like
But
the controversy fights. I like those kind of fights. I
see,
like
that's
the
messy.
controversy. That's not messy.
That's
That's just
messy.
like
But
that's not
Bernie,
messy.
Bernie.
That's
So Twin Munoz says, who do you have? Tim versus Harrison. Who you got?
Well, like I say, I think that's a pick 'em fight. I think Zoo, like Tony Harrison say, and I hate that. He got a hand up because of his dad. But he been putting in the work and he had them fights, and I guess he a decent fighter. He ain't like Jake Paul getting a fake reputation off fighting no
I
fighters.
know he's got some
Fighters.
power. I know he's got some power. I do know
Yeah,
that.
he got some power. So I would say it's a 50-50 fight. Tony Harrison, like I say, he go to space on you out there.
And
He
he
be
can
boxing your head
box.
off, and then he'll take off and sit down in the living room on you and get knocked out. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
with
We've
his
seen both sides
with
of
him
that.
being lackadaisical, I think it's a 50-50 fight.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
And then Jacob said, who you got, Devin or Tank? Devin versus Tank. Ooh,
man, I got Tank, man. I got Tank. I got Tank, man, because like I say, I think I see Tank can get close enough to you and punish you too, though. Tank know how to pressure you coming forward, moving his head. Tank is good, man. Tank real good, man. But he
is.
just can't beat Shakur. That's the only thing. He ain't gonna be able to beat Shakur because Shakur gonna be in that motherfucker like
so you think
that
Shakur would
motherfucker.
beat Tank?
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
I
Because
don't know
Tank,
about that. I don't know
Shakur
about
is strong. He getting stronger, and he know how to. He
Yes.
gonna.
Shakur
He
Tank is
don't
young as
like to
hell.
get
one-dimensional, and Shakur is not.
Shakur can't. He don't like to get hit. And when he fought the police officer, what's his name? The police officer. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Togo. Hold on, wait, but listen.
When Shakur fought the police officer, somebody in the chat.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
when he
but
got
listen,
hit by him,
but
he was like,
listen,
"Oh my god, this guy can hit." If he
but
gets
listen,
hit by Tank, oh my god,
but
come
listen, but
on.
listen. But he had to adjust and get more comfortable with understanding who he was. That's why ever since, like I say, after he fought Mel, you can see his performances now. Now he's coming forward. But he can do a dynamic. He can do. He become more of a complete fighter. And so I think with that skill set and with that,
Nakatelia.
he gonna be
Yeah,
perfect.
Nakatelia. Thank you, Twin. When he
Yeah.
fought him and he got hit by him, he could not have. He was so like distraught about that. He was like, I don't like
I
getting
think
hit. So if he
I
get hit
know,
by Tank, that's a different kind of
but
power
but
from Nakatelia.
but I don't
Come
think
on now.
this. I don't think it's a thing because he hurt. I think it's a thing because he just don't want to get touched. That's what I think it
I
is.
think Shakur can outbox Tank. I really do. Like
Yeah.
he can
But I
box.
think, but you know what? Like I say, that's the biggest fight. Haney is garbage. I like Haney. I respect him. I respect Haney. He good and he's smart.
He's
If
gotten
you watch him,
better.
and he's smart in there. That's one thing I know about Haney is that he's smart. But I don't like his style. His style is ugly as hell. I hate the way he throw his punches.
Do you
I
think
hate
it's
the
too
way he
cautious?
fucking.
Do you think he doesn't take enough risk? It's too cautious.
Yes, he don't. No, he don't. He don't take enough risks. He don't use his speed enough like he should to put on displays. You know what I'm saying? They don't put on displays no more. They doing just enough to win to get by.
That's my thought too. He
And
doesn't.
and I think that's where we missing that. But I think, like I say, far as the like I say, it'll be the Wiz Kid versus the Power Puncher, you know, with Shakur and what's the name. And I think they all got overall. I think Haney just the ugly duckling of the division. You know, I know he got some cool shit and shit. He got jewelry and shit.
He's trying.
You know,
He's
so he
trying to
got
get
cars
there.
and shit.
I know
Yeah,
you're not a fan of that. You're not a fan of the flashy fighter like that. And you know,
I'm just I don't know. I don't knock that. No, I'm not. I don't knock that because you know all the fighters did. Every fighter, when you know if you're an athlete, you get money, you gonna look like it. You know, most likely. So I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying that to me like he tried a little too hard. But like I'm saying, you know, and I know that Haney is like the ugly duckling. You know, Shakur,
I feel what you're saying.
he got his people, and you know, he got that smile, and he got the background, he got the people. You know what I mean? He just Shakur, you know. And then you got Tank. Tank is a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
and
been
then you know,
as a kid.
you know, he controversial and he knock people out, and he hang out with Mayweathers and shit, and you know, he Tank a funny looking ugly motherfucker, and you know, it'd be a perfect fight, you know. So
we got a good question right here from Jacob. I got a hard one for you, Bernie. Tank versus Regis.
Here go.
That's a good one.
Hello, Ring IQ in the chat because it's Ring IQ's in the chat. Hello, thanks for the view, and that's all I'm gonna say.
That's okay. We're gonna get him on. Live user.
I think that's a heck of a fight. And see, them the fights that need to be happening, but them motherfuckers is punks. Them niggas ain't trying to do nothing. Them niggas don't want to be great. That's what I'm saying. He should have been in for a pro grade on the strength. But you know, they sticking to the script. They listening to what this motherfucker's saying and motherfuckers scared to lose and shit like that. I mean, Regis is a tough motherfucker, but I say that's what I'm saying. These guys should be fighting and matching themselves against these guys. You know, Regis ain't a big guy like that. He say he a good puncher, but Tank, you know,
he's a heavy puncher.
That's a hell of a fight.
Are you a fan? Because this is how I would love for boxing to be. Are you a fan of tournaments? Because I wish that boxing was more like a bracket tournament style, so people can't really duck each other.
I love it.
Yeah. I would that's why I love the show. You know, oh damn, I'm drinking.
The Contender.
The Contender. That was my favorite show because they had, you know, all of them talk shit. They were like ready to go, and they had to fight each other, and nobody could just like, hey, you put me in this bracket. I don't want to be in this bracket. No, you had to fight whoever you was in the bracket with. That's it. You know, that's why I love that show because I wish boxing was set up that way so nobody can really like, you know, duck this fighter or you don't want to fight this fighter. Are you a fan of that? Of like tournaments?
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to it, you know, but you know, you can't make nobody do nothing, you know. You can't make nobody do nothing. It's too sad that a guy like Bud Crawford didn't get a chance to reach his ambition because, like I said, I mean, he fight them guys back to back, man. He wouldn't need no fucking rest to fight no Charlo after he jumped on Spence. He wouldn't need no shit like that. He said, I'll fight that motherfucker next. What the fuck I need to go fight 3 bums for or something? I'm beat his motherfucking ass. You know, I might need a vacation, but man, like I say, so I understand the business, but I wish these guys really had the mindset. And like I say, with a guy like Bud Crawford who had with a machine behind him, he could have done that. You know, like I say, but you know, with a black fighter, he either got to be a fool, you know what I'm saying, to something to sell. But I think with Bud, you could have made him what you call an American boy, you know, like I say, because Bud got a lot of different things they like to do. You know, like I say, he lived a good life. He did have a little controversy over the stupid ass car, but like I say, other than that, he ain't really had no controversy. You know, he liked to fish. You know, he got guns. You know, there's so many other different things that you could market him with. You know, that you could profile and highlight him with. You know, if you had people, like I said, you know, if you really was trying to get people to get in with him, they could put him in places to say, well, I like this guy, you know. You know, not trying to put him in front of a microphone where he got to yell and talk shit about his opponent. But just like I said, you having an interview with him, you talking to him about regular things, fishing, you know, guns, you know, family, you know, things like that, you know, where you can actually get to know the person. You know what I'm saying? Then you can figure out how to market them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, with all the things that he been done with a guy like that, you know, that need to be helped along, of course, you know, because we all need prepping like that. But, you know, with a talented guy like that, dedicated to the sport, you know, I mean, it's just a win-win situation, and it's sad that that things ain't working out for them the way they should. So
You know what? I think that Bud would have excelled more back in the day where there was not social media, because I feel like people
they wait
focus,
for that.
They zone into social media so much of like fighters who are active on social media, but everybody's not like that. Everybody doesn't want to put their they don't want to be tweeting it every day. They don't want to post
Talking
every day, but that doesn't mean that they're not a good fighter just because they don't post on social media. But I feel like back in the day, the guys didn't have to be online doing all that shit. So I feel like Bud would have fit great back in the day where the social media wasn't such a big thing, because they don't know who Bud is, because he's not really a big social media person, but he doesn't have to be a good fighter.
I don't see nobody else who on social media. What is they doing? I watch Tank.
No, not now that you're on Twitter. I watch
Haney. Okay, now Twitter. Now I don't know what they do on Twitter, but I mean, talking on Twitter. I mean, like I say, so I mean, but the thing, these guys just don't want to be. They ain't tough guys. They phony.
You're right.
That's
no,
right.
It
ain't even. It ain't even social. The social media part is is just show you how sad the world is, how people is, how pathetic people really is. Like like I'm saying, you got a guy. Like I said, how could you watch this guy and really say the shit you saying about this man? Like for real. Like if you watch this story, how could you really say that? And now I'm thinking. And then I'm thinking, like I'm saying, these is like real pathetic, sad people. These people ain't really got shit going on. And if they do got it, they doing it for fake. They ain't doing it for them. You feel me?
It for their likes on Twitter.
These are the people that's liking this shit, that's following Earl Spence and saying all this dumbass shit and going against Bud. To me, in my opinion, no upright standing person is going against Bud. You could say, well, blame innocence. I don't know who Bud is, but if you watching boxing, you cannot not be like, damn. I mean, why would a nigga that's knocking people out not want to fight this nigga? You just seen him get mollywopped by this nigga. This nigga got 3 losses. Yeah. Who the fuck is he? Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, who the fuck is he? You know what I just seen? You know what? Another thing too, though. It's
a lot of dick sucking, and it's
my
really
mama.
a lot of dick sucking.
It is though, and it's a lot of bitch ass niggas out there. And I want to say this. It's like this too. And this is how they think too. Like I said, I was just read a thing on Boxing Scene about Danny Garcia. Now Danny Garcia. They both had 2 fights in the amateurs and blah 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 and this and that, but he was hating on Bud as soon as he came up. He had a reason not to fight him and all this old weak ass shit, like I say. But like he just did it with Tony Harrison. He just talking about Tony Harrison wouldn't do nothing for him. He want this big fight, this, that. He put Thurman on the map. He put Wooty Wop on the map.
What's the last time he fought? 4 years ago? I'm like, what?
Yeah, but I'm just saying his mind frame. You feel me? Like, he did get the shot with Morales, and he did get the Amir Khan, and you know what I'm saying? Those were like Morales, of course, was a legend, and Amir Khan was, they was pumping him up heavy. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, Keith Thurman they was all in the amateurs together. Him, Bud, they was all together. So it was a lot of hoopla around them anyway. Like motherfuckers knew them. So the fact that for him saying that him fighting them blew him up too. You feel me? It actually more, you feel me? It didn't just blow them up, it blew him up. I mean, he fought Morales was dead. He fought Judah was dead. You feel me? So them guys had names, but they was, so
there wasn't that.
So like I'm saying, when you got fighters like, when you got fighters just like that, like, thinking that their name is so big that they don't want to share it with this guy, they don't want to blow up this guy, just pussy shit.
See that all the time. I can name some stuff, but I'm not. But yeah, that we see that all the time.
So I want to say this quote from Crystal, because this is one of my favorite quotes too. She said, "One of my favorite Bud quotes is focus on your fight before you don't make it to your fight." Yeah. That's one of.
So like I say. Now again. Now, like I say, now if you really want to fight with Bud, that's how you get a fight with Bud. Talk shit to Bud. Talk shit and really mean it with Bud. That's how you need to do that. That's how you get a fight with Bud. You couldn't pour Boots on Bud. You couldn't melt him down and pour him on Bud.
That is so
Of course,
true.
when you put a camera in front of his face and ask him about, like I watched on my mama. This is how I'm telling how sad and pathetic it is. You go back and watch it if you think I'm lying. Go back and watch when Boots was on Sean Porter's show with the white dude with look like Shaggy and shit, or look like dude, where's my car or something. That dude. Now I'm just saying, that dude, whatever. He told, this is what he said, this is what he asked Boots. He asked Boots, so if nobody else was around, if there was not another person in that he could fight, if it was not nowhere, if it was would you fight Bud then? Well, of course. There's not another other person I could fight if nobody else was around. I mean, if Bud, he didn't have anybody else he could fight. I mean, if you didn't have anybody else that you could fight, would you fight him? Well, duh. Yeah. Of course I'd fight him. What else would I say? I swear to God. I swear. So, like I say, man, shit. These motherfuckers, man.
This is another good quote from Bud. Twin Wing says, my favorite Bud quote at the Brook weigh-in was, somebody said he don't want no smoke, and Bud says, I am smoke. Fire.
Exactly. Exactly. Bud is so competitive. Bernie knows he is so competitive.
I live for that shit. I love shit. I love me some good shit talking. Let me tell you.
But listen. Do they promote that? No.
No.
Do they promote that? No. Listen,
no.
like I say, when Bud knock people out, it's an emphatic fashion. Go back. Hold on. Go back. Let's go back. Let's rewind. Okay. They said he was down in the Porter fight, right? They said, I'm down. He said, how? Yeah. He went out there and stopped him. That's suspense.
Yeah.
Right? That's like,
it was like,
wow.
He just like flipped that switch and then,
You understand? Yeah. Okay. Then you go back, because we had to wait one whole long year before that. So then we fought Brook, right? He hit Brook with a punch that they invented, a juke. What was that? It was a half hook. He knocked the man clear across the ring when the man was standing in the corner with the wait. Now listen, you got to think about this. The referee was standing in front of Brook. So he was out of harm's way. He did not know where he was at. The man was disoriented. The man didn't know where he was at. True. Oh my God. Then Bud, when he turned him loose, Bud went over there and beat the stew out of him. He slugged him with one hand.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn, they talk about knockouts. He beat him the stew with one fucking hand. I mean, he clubbed him out the fucking. Oh my God! All right.
What about? Because I know that you started your channel because like because Bud doesn't get on social media. He doesn't talk shit like that because he don't need to. He handles it in the ring. So for you, like when you started the channel, like who do you think is like one of the YouTube channels is like Bud's biggest haters, and then you feel like you always have to defend Bud for him for like against this channel?
I don't know how to kick all their asses. I done whooped all their asses, all of them. You know their names. I done whooped all their asses. I beat them all to death. Any of them that you can name, they every time they think they say they beat me, but they didn't beat me. I watch the comments. I read what they said. I read what I said. I know the truth. None of them motherfuckers can beat me. You know the names. They all bums and sad and pathetic. And when I see them, I tell them they pieces of shit to their face too, so they know that. You understand?
So this is definitely one of them. IOTBA, because I did like like a debate.
I'm gonna slap him. I'm gonna slap him. So I'm gonna tell you like this. They know that we were just talking about this in the gym the other day.
Oh God.
It's on site. So if he watching, it's on site. When I see you, I'm gonna slap them big country lips off your face. That's my word. When I see Kerry, I'm gonna slap them lips off his face. I don't care what he go back and say about me. I can't wait to see him. When I see him, I'm gonna slap them lips off his face. I promise you that.
No, I don't want you to get
No, I'm gonna
like
slap
no
him.
trouble like that for the stuff.
No, I'm gonna
Because
slap him.
like he's a flip
No, I'm gonna
flopper.
slap him.
He's a flip flopper.
That's a
So I don't
premeditated
feel like you
slap.
should even
He
waste
get
your
it.
energy on him because everybody in the industry knows how he rolls, so they don't even pay him no mind. So I wouldn't even like give him your energy like that.
Yeah,
But
he better stay away from me.
Since I have
He
you
better
here,
stay away from me.
I want you to
When I come around, he better hide. That's all I'm saying. When I come around, he better hide.
Oh God, no, Bernie, no. So what I want to do since I have you here, do you have your page monetized yet? Because I've been trying to. Your page is monetized. I've been trying to get him to get his page monetized. His page is monetized.
But listen, guess what I did do?
All you gotta do is add your bank account, Bernie. That's all, and you can get paid.
Okay, listen. Okay.
Get paid.
All you have
okay,
to do, you have all the
okay.
requirements already. You met all the requirements. All you have to do is add your freaking bank account.
I
I'm gonna keep
that.
bothering you.
Dang, help me do that too.
No, hold on.
Doing this for free.
I know, I got that. Now listen, what I just did, I gotta get a new phone. I'm sorry to say that. I gotta get a new phone. And then cause now I can go live on YouTube from my phone. So I can upload videos, you feel me, like right from my phone.
Yeah, no, but
like
you have to add your bank account.
I know I'm gonna do it, baby. I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna get the money.
You've been wasting out like on a whole year.
I'm gonna get the money.
No. Get your wife and have her help you add the bank account information. That's all you have to do, Bernie. You already
so what do I do? Okay, hit me up about it. We'll talk about it, Nike. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, hit him up.
You should be getting all the trolls to be in your show when you're doing your show. And so everybody follow Bernie on YouTube because he has a great show on YouTube. It's Bernie the Boxer. I put the
That's right
in the chat.
That's right.
And let me see.
That's right.
I just posted it again.
That's what I was gonna say.
So you could
Bernie,
all the trolls that are in there. They'll pay money to talk shit. So let them pay money to talk shit. You know what? You want to talk shit?
No, I understand that.
Pay me $5.
And then too, you know, like I say, hold on. You know, another thing too about this, right? Okay. So another thing too, though, is that this is for fun. You know, I think maybe some of those guys, they like to say stuff for controversy and for things like that, you know, because people just love stuff like that. You know, it's just, you know, to keep rocking the boat. And I noticed that a lot of people, like, you know, they will just flat out go against me, but say, man, but I love you, man. Yeah. And man, you smart, man.
They know how to.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that. I just don't want to say you right. You know,
make them pay for it. Fuck that.
No,
make them pay for it.
Exactly.
The super chats, like Steven said.
That's true.
But I see. I gotta learn.
Because I'm telling you, a real hater will pay $10 to say, "Oh, but it won't be expensive." They'll pay $10 just to say that. So you need to collect all that fucking money. I don't want to hear that.
That's true.
I'm gonna keep harassing you until you add that fucking bank account.
Right. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
That is so true.
I'm telling you, Bernie, a real hater, they'll pay $20, $50 just to say some crazy shit on your show. They will do it just so their comment will be highlighted on your page. They'll pay that money, and your page is already set up for that. All you got to do is add your bank account, man. That's it.
All right. So, go ahead, Christine. What you say? I appreciate you.
I was just gonna say, last words. What do you want people to remember? What do you want people to know about you?
Well, I want, you know, serious business. I'm a serious person, you know. Like I say, I really study boxing. I really watch the history. You know, I really studied my craft. I really perfected my craft. When I was a boxer, I was serious about boxing. I really took it, you know, to the farthest I could take it. You know, I got a lot of success. I had a lot of, you know, a big reputation in the amateurs, just in boxing, period. You know, I've been in there with some of the best guys in the world. You know, I won some, I lost some, you know, but, you know, I definitely ain't no fool. You can understand that, you know, and like I say, you know, Bud is my friend. Bud is my little brother. Bud is somebody that I watched grow in front of me. And I'm just happy to see him, you know, his success. And again, like I say, with me being with me being somebody that loves boxing and watching boxing, and, you know, again, if I hear somebody talk about boxing, I want to hear what they got to say, you know. But a lot of these guys, they really don't know what they're talking about, especially on this YouTube thing. So again, that's why I started my show is actually again because when I just was gonna use through Bud, but Bud be like, man, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't finna do that. So you know what I'm saying? He was like, Bernard, you know, I don't give a fuck about that. But I did. So I said, you know, so that's why I did that. So now that's why I'm on the road to that. But again, you know, I talk about so many different other things with boxing, you know, so my show, I can interact with all different things about boxing. You know, Bud can definitely be thrown in there. But again, I made that channel for him. So like I say, you know, I'm a serious boxer. You know, again, you know, they brought me up as a trainer now. So now I've just shifted the focus off of me to give back what I learned to put into others.
In your Tims, in your Tims.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I take that culture. You know, like I said, you know, the somebody got to pass that culture on to them. You know, and I'm real old school, so you know, today we was doing like I had them doing things with the medicine ball. I said, you look like Emil Griffith right there. You know, so like I say, you know, so and then you know also again with the motivation part. You know, I talk like that because that's the way I think. That's the way I believe. That's how I talk to myself. You know, when I was a amateur and stuff, hitting that bag, I would tell myself, "You want this, you want that, you want a car, you want to be this."
Yeah,
you know
what
when
you
I'm
need
hitting
to
the
hear.
bag,
Yes.
you know, and so when I came out, how that came about, it just came out natural. You know, I'm not the type to stand around and do nothing. You know, so
Right.
like I say, if like I say, when they hit in the bag and I don't have nothing to do. Well, I can't just sit there and watch them. It's like paint dry, watching them hit the bag, you know.
Yeah.
So I taste them, you know. I want to drive them, you know. I want to push them. So, I mean, it's just like anything. Wherever I'm at, I'm gonna be involved in it. You know, whether it's my son's basketball game, whoever I'm in. You know, even at the fights, when we had the local fights here, I scream so loud, I often get kicked out. You know,
No, I'm not gonna
because
lie.
you know,
When I see the videos posted on like Instagram and stuff of like you in the background, like motivating them, it be making me want to get in the ring. I'd be like, damn, this motherfucker got me ready.
You know, and you don't need a cheerleader. You don't need a cheerleader. But I'm gonna cheer for you for a second because I've been blessed enough to be there during some of the workouts and some of the things that y'all do, the drills and stuff like that. And you're right there. I mean, you're like motivating them. You're like pushing them, and I'm like, yes, exactly. I mean, that's the kind of coach I am too. So I love it, and it is motivating, and they appreciate that because sometimes you think, man, I can't do this shit, and then here comes that coach. No, you got this. Let's go, push, you know, let's whatever it is. So I mean, you're great at that. You're fucking great at that inside the gym and outside the gym. I've seen you in both spots, and you got it. You got it.
Yeah, I'm serious business. I'm a serious person. I'm really a serious person. You've been next to me, you know. I'm a serious person. You know, a lot of people they say all that stuff kind of.
Bud right there too, leading the pack. You know, doing whatever you tell him to do. I love it. It's great. That's excellent. So shout outs, last words, what you want people to know, what you got to say, where can they find you, and all that good stuff.
I put all this, the Twitter and the YouTube page in the chat. So if you guys go ahead and follow him and support him, he really is boxing. So you know he's not Bud's friend. He really is boxing. So he doesn't just talk Bud on his page. He talks all boxing. So I would recommend that you follow him.
For sure.
That's right.
Page, for sure.
I give him. I listen like this. I swear to God. I swear. I even give them books to read to go find the knowledge.
I know.
I even give them the books to read to find the knowledge.
I've seen. Yes.
I turn to people that I give them people that they never even heard of. Huh? I tell them people that they never even heard of. Now, like I said, you know, a lot of these things, boy, these get me going. You know, when you think about a boxer, you know, like Jim Lampley said, life is like a fight. You understand? So when I read about a boxer, these boxers come in contact with life too. They come through the same problems that we have too. The same problem: women problem, drug problem, lazy problem, can't find nothing to eat problem. They go through the same problem. So like I say, when I read about these guys, I see myself in them almost like, you know, you watch Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, like he said, he watched them guys and he wanted to live like them guys, you know. He saw himself in those guys, you know. And like I say, so it's not only just in boxing, but in life, you know. And so like I say, that's the type of fella I am. And like I say, when you watching my channel, you gonna get an education. You understand? It's coming along. It's slowly coming. Like I say, I got my
You're doing
background
good.
up. I'm getting my studio coming on. I got to get my little tripod thing. It's a couple little things that I'm doing. But like I say, once it really get going, then I'm going to bring my boy Red in. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to be a great antagonist, a great, you know what I mean? His perspective on things. I think it's going to be really great. And so, like I say, it's just coming along. And I appreciate everybody supporting me, you know, because for a lot of people, like I say, even my haters, they love me. Even my haters, they respect me. Like I say, so that's why he said, you don't gotta like me, but you gonna respect me. And that's the motto I live by my whole life, you know. So anyway, whether if you like I say, so when you see me in person, when you be with me in person, all these guys that be with me in person, like I say, you know, these people, they can say all these funny names and talk all this shit about me on internet and make people laugh and think this one way about me. You understand? Till you get close to me, but you understand, you know, man, come on now. I'm serious about this shit. I'm a serious motherfucker. So when you get with me, you're going to get a real education and, shit, I run with the best of them and everything I done done.
You do.
And so, you know, so shit. So, like I say, everybody know where to find me. I get so much love and appreciation, you know, so I can't complain. You know, they call me from Alaska, Australia. They hit me from England.
Damn.
They hit me. I got people from all over, everywhere, from every place that you could think about, sending me messages and everything like that. You know, so and again, like all the other fellas that I beat, you can't go on none of them channels and they can pull out a book that they read about boxing. They can give you any information on there. They can't pull out nothing that support their case. They can't pull out nothing. All they talk about is gossip and lies like the Inquirer. You understand? So,
right.
I mean, shit, man, you know, so, you know, shit, what else can I say? You know, you just, the best ain't hard to spot and real, you know, you ain't gonna have too many people.
I'll tell you what you can say. If you ain't watching Women Crushing It Wednesday, you lame ass bug. Just saying.
That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, hey Chrissy, I appreciate you. Like I say, I thank you, Nike. I appreciate you. You know, for you know, what I'm saying,
keep bugging you until you monetize your page.
No,
okay?
I know, and like I said,
I'm gonna keep bugging you.
I understand that. I understand that. And
there's so much money that you missed out on already. I'll be trying to tell Red, hey, tell Buddy to add his banking account. He said,
I know.
I said, I've been trying to tell him. So
I know.
I keep bugging you until you do
I know.
it, man.
Red, he asked me that too. He asked me
free
that.
knowledge, man. You let them pay. Let them pay to talk shit. Let them pay to get knowledge, man. Fuck out of here.
All right, so we gonna call me. You got my phone number now.
Yeah,
and we gonna walk. You gonna walk me through this thing.
Yeah, all you have to do is add your.
She knows she's
account.
good.
That's it.
She helps me.
You gonna walk me through this thing. Okay. So anyway, so listen, y'all said my final words. I still want to talk though. But listen, all right, I'm gonna get up out of it. Hey, listen, I'm gonna get up out of it. Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna get my thing. I say, you know who it is, you know what it is. It's yours truly. It's Bunny the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? Did you miss me? Now listen, hold on. So listen, hold on. Listen. Now look. Now look. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm really like a funny guy. You know, like I'll be serious though, but you know, I'm funny. You know, I only can say that right now. Just talking to y'all, I could just kind of like say that because a lot of people laugh. You know what I'm saying? I make people laugh and shit. But this, even though I'm serious, but okay. So like I say, when I say, did you miss me? Okay, this is all fun and shit. Like I say, this YouTube shit, that's another thing I was saying. This shit for fun. That's why I don't really. Yes. I know you saying about the money. I understand. I know
that's how I know that you do it because you love boxing and you love the
I do this shit.
But just let them pay. You're able to be monetized, man.
I know. But can I tell my story? Because I'm mad.
I'm mad that you missed out like at least on 2 years of cash.
Listen, but Nika, listen.
I'm not even there yet. I'm not even where you're at right now.
Yeah, we're trying to get monetized, and you are like,
but listen,
I'm trying to get there.
But listen, okay, but listen, okay, right, but listen. That's not what I'm about, though. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, this is how, and even if I lose something, like I'm saying, I still feel good with who I am and what I, you know, and I feel like when you live like that, God takes care of you. Y'all should know that I'm a God-fearing man. I turned my life over. I used to be a gang member. I used to be a dope dealer. I used to live like that, like for real. You know, like I done made a whole 360. If you people that know me, you understand, know my change, my maturity, my growth. You know, so like I say, so them things. I've always been a guy like that, though. I've never been a guy like, you know, want to be a big shot or, you know, or try to. So like I said, I just do this shit for the love. You know, if I fuck with you, I just do it. You know, and I do other things for money. You know, I do other things for this. So like I say, so when I'm doing this thing, so like I was saying with the "Did you miss me?" Like I say, this shit just for fun, kicks and shits and giggles. You know that, Nika. I mean, because you know me, you know you ain't got to be with me personally.
Yeah.
So like I say, the "Did you miss me?" Like I never don't think about doing no show. I never was a social media person. I never had Facebook or none of that shit till recent. I never did none of that, right? So I never don't do nothing. So like I say, so when I'm just, you know, all this coming up from new, like sitting in front of the camera, how to start, how all this stuff, you know, how to start, you know, making up, you know, as I'm making up, because I don't have nobody to help me. But far as that, but
That's better.
Did you miss me? The "Did you miss me?" No, it's good to have ideas though. But the "Did you
but
miss
it's
me"
good to be
came
your
from,
genuine self, though. To be authentic, it's good.
yeah, yeah. But like I say, so like I say, the "Did you miss me" come from, you know, Martin when he was
Martin,
with
yeah.
Yes,
Did
yes,
you miss me? Yeah.
yes.
and
But
my
people know
cousin.
you by that now. They
I
do
love
know
it.
you by
I
that.
love it.
Because
I know, and
when
they
we
said
posted
Stephen
the
A. said
videos,
that. They
yeah,
they said Stephen A. said that. They said
oh,
Stephen A. said that when he came
Okay.
off of vacation. Somebody told me when
Oh,
Stephen A. came
let's
off of
call him
vacation,
out.
he said, "Did you miss me?" I swear, that's what somebody told me. Swear to God. But like I say, but with me, like I say, I'm just being funny. I'm just being dumb. Like, so my cousin that passed away, he was like a big influence on me. He's like one of my people that I looked up to. He passed away, you know, years ago. And like I say, he was a big fan of Martin. And so, like I say, he was just dumb like that. And we just played. So it just came to me like thinking of him, you know? And so
Yeah,
that's my when I
that
say
helps.
"Did you miss me?" That's like a ode to him. That's like a, you know what I mean?
Yes, I
Yeah.
get it. I
that's
get it.
awesome because people actually when we posted the video that you were coming on, people were just like, "Did you miss me?" Like
Yes,
they know
yes,
you by
they
that. They
did.
know
They
you by
did.
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's
Yep, that's
awesome.
so
Yeah.
true. That's so
So
true.
anyway, hey, I appreciate y'all. Like I say, you
Appreciate
know,
you.
you
You
No, we
know
gotta
who it
come
appreciate
on
you
is.
coming
again.
on.
You gotta do it
Yeah.
again.
Yes.
Oh,
We're gonna do it
anytime, like I say, anytime y'all want to come on, because you know I could talk boxing all day.
again. We
I done
can
had I don't
too.
know how many amateur fights. I done had so many stories from from everybody from. I got so many stories to tell. I done been through so many different things with this boxing stuff. So, I done read so much. I done got so if I don't, I can go to the books and get it. You
Right.
know what I mean? So I got so many different things. So if you need something, you can always call my phone. If you know what I mean, you can get some information, or you know what I mean. Even the shit is on Google any fucking way.
We, we,
But
we
you know what
we
I'm
have to call
saying?
you because I don't read like you do. I need to. I mean, I got books
You know what I
behind me. I
mean?
need to read them, but I just don't have
Yeah.
time sometimes. But
Nice,
but
nice.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be like you when I grow up.
All right, well, hey, listen, I appreciate you girls. You know, y'all go ahead. If y'all ain't knew who I was, now you know it's Bernie the Boxer. Bernie with
No,
it's
no, now
THA,
you
Bernie
know.
THA Boxer.
THA.
You can find
Yes.
me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. Follow me, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. I saying I'm gone. I said
And,
I'm
and,
gone.
and, and after you log off, then we're gonna do our final words because I'm
Yeah.
gonna cuss some
So
people out.
this is his YouTube page on the screen. You guys go ahead and follow him. Bernie is definitely a boxing head. He definitely
Yeah,
knows
for
his
sure.
boxing.
No,
So
he is. He really
yeah,
is. And
he could
and
have
like I said,
he could have
I've
been
seen
on
him
for
in
like
action.
another 2 hours or so.
I've been able to be with him whenever they're training and stuff, and like he's the real deal for sure. But I'm gonna speak before you do because I'm
Okay.
pissed.
I know you are.
I'm pissed. So first of all, I had to block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers because they want to attack my girl. First of all, don't come on our show trying to talk shit about Nika. Okay? Pay attention to your wives. Pay attention to your kids. Pay attention to whoever you have to pay attention to. Don't come on here with that petty shit. Like, I'm not putting up with it. Like, for real. That's bullshit. Nika, let me tell you something, girl. You are an influencer. Because
you
let
know
me
what?
tell you something.
Like,
People
to
can't
be
even
honest,
sleep at night because
I don't
you
even
are
want to
on
be
their
an
mind.
influencer. I do it for fun. Like
That's how
I
powerful
enjoy
you
doing
are,
this
though.
show with you. I don't do it for money or nothing. Like I do it for fun. So
That's how
like,
powerful you are. That's the impact that you have on people. You disrupt their lives. You disrupt their sleep. You disrupt their time with their wife or their kids. They worrying about you. They talking about you. You know what? Kudos to you, girl. But guess what? They come on this show, they get blocked. They're going to get blocked. And they can keep coming on with different names or whatever. They're going to get blocked. But let me tell you something. Girl, you are powerful.
Crystal's crazy.
Powerful.
All right. So yeah, so to the minions who
Thank
came
you,
over
twin.
here, because I really do think one of those accounts was Ring IQ, but if it wasn't, then it was, you know, he had his minions over here. If
For
he's
sure.
live
There
and
was
you
5
support him,
blocked.
why you not over on his page supporting his page? Why are you over here sucking dick for him?
For sure.
Get a life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm stalking him, but y'all over here.
Girl, people want to be like you.
He's live
They
and he's
want to
telling you
have
that we
that
live and he's
power
coming
over
over here
people.
trying
They
to
want to be
harass
like
me.
you.
Like, I don't give 2 shits. I'm gonna still wake up the beautiful person that I am.
That's right.
I have real friends in real life.
Yep.
You know, if I had a husband, because I was married, but if I had a husband, he'd be satisfied. I would not neglect them and be on the couch entertaining you people on YouTube. You know, like your wife is miserable.
Yes,
She's neglected.
Like,
Worry about her. Don't worry about me. And for you guys who are doing the dirty work for him, stop sucking dick. Get off your knees. Get off your fucking knees. I know your knees are scraped. There. You need knee pads. You are fucking pathetic. These are grown ass men. Grown
ridiculous
ass men. That's why I'm being single, because this is the kind of the kind of material that's out there. Men that do shit like that. You think I want to be with a man who's a troll? I would never be with a man that's a fucking troll.
Oh
are you
my
kidding
gosh,
me?
seriously?
You don't have no fucking life. Your man is live.
If your man has time to watch another show to comment about another woman,
man.
Girl,
Suck dick more than females. Suck dick more than females.
Nah, girl.
God.
Get you a new man. But yeah, no, I was just like, yeah, I just want to say that.
Thanks for the views. You know, we'll be here every Wednesday for your viewing pleasure. You know?
Every Wednesday. Absolutely. So last words, girl. I mean, you said a lot of words, but let's say some more. What you got to say? Last words.
Thanks for Bernie for coming on, you know, talking boxing. I know he would have been on for another 2 hours or so. Thanks to everybody in the chat for tuning in and, you know, supporting us. We'll be here next Wednesday. I appreciate all you guys. And I really do appreciate the chat putting up with my rants sometimes when the trolls come over here and I go off. But, you know,
that's not you.
I mean, y'all show how obsessed that you guys are coming over here doing that. So I don't even need to say anything anymore. But my message to you is just suck a dick and choke, and that's all.
Thank you, Stephen Pope. So next Wednesday, we have Oshaki Foster. So it's going to be a good show. Please tune in. Thank you all for everybody that tunes in every Wednesday, or if you can't make it every Wednesday, whenever y'all do, please like, subscribe. We appreciate y'all so much. We love to love you. And until next Wednesday, y'all have a great week. Mwah.